Hey YouTube, what's up? I always told myself I'm done buying skis, but always had a soft spot in my heart for a 95 Superjet. Well, what's better than one? Two 95 Superjets. Found them in northern Wisconsin. They were $6 grand for the pair. Pretty nice. They have new start-stop switches, start-stop solenoids. Like brand new turf, well, not brand new, but original turf. Pretty nice. They start right up. They're all stock. They got new batteries. Apparently the owner of them bought them in '95. Some relative of Budweiser Corporation, and they bought them in '95 for some birthday present, and came up and rode them maybe 2 weeks out of the year in some northern Wisconsin lake in Minocqua. But pretty sweet. Always wanted another 95 Superjet. I have a project, but these work. So what do you think? I'm gonna take them out on the water, see how they go. Oh, we're here at Kirktube HQ. Martin on the Superjet. We'll do a little comparison today. We got a couple 95 square noses, 21 Superjet, 94 FX-1, and a Richter FS2, and this beauty 2019 Superjet. Alright, we're doing a Superjet comparison. Martin's in the way, but alright, we're gonna take the FX-1 out, and we'll take the 95 Superjet out, and a 2019 Superjet, and then a 21 Superjet. I'll give you my opinion on them. Let's go! We'll do back to back. Got a little bump. Alright, next one, get me Lemaire. Here, take care of this one, would you? Alright, FX-1, pretty cool. Pump's way too small, but it looks awesome. Yeah, it's still fun. It's sweet. 95 Superjet, what do you think? Pretty awesome. This one's super fun though too. That's a good one. It slides. Fun just to play around. It's fantastic. Now we'll take the 2019 Superjet out. About the last of the 2 strokes. Oh, things. It's pretty great. I wiped down on that the most, but hooks up in corners. I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but the OEM graphics really have some flake to it. They look just super. But yeah, I got the most pickup. The stock turf, pretty slippery. Need to replace that. Pretty fun ski though. I really like it. Let's see how much I like this 21 after this. It's 21 Superjet. Just looks pretty cool. No lie though, it's huge. Whoa! Whew. I've never got bucked like that. Whew. I don't know, what do you guys think? Martin, what do you think?
Hooked for life. I gotta get me one of these.
Which one do you like the best?
This one for overall handling and speed, but SSFB's got a really big, strong place in my heart. You can't beat pure stock beauty that's like untouched. It's a gem.
I'm sure nobody can hear you. But... What do you think of the FX-1?
It's alright. It's just too narrow of a tray. It's better stability than the 96 Superjet pair, but the tray was too narrow for me.
The 21 Superjet?
21 is great for going fast and straight. Not so good when you're turning.
Nick, what do you think?
Well, my pick of the litter would have to be the FS2. It's a surprisingly good all-around ski, probably until you get in wavy water, then the lightweight hull kind of beats you up. But up till that point, it can do a lot. It can do most things you want to do.
How about a sweet square nose?
The square nose is good. It goes to show that a not waterlogged ski is worth more than a waterlogged ski. When you get to feel the difference, you know, an extra 20 pounds of water in the tray makes a huge difference.
Anyway, these both sitting side by side in the water. One was sitting below the water line a bit.
Yeah.
La Mer. And SSFB. SFB.
SSCBT.
What's it floated a lot better. And the thing hooked up. Like, I don't know if it's an impeller or is it just weight or what.
It overall seems like a fresh ski. I think there's a group consensus that it hasn't had as much ride time.
Yeah. But damn, what a lineup. Yeah. Here it is. Pretty good lineup. Which would you choose? If you're looking for a ramp suggestion, if you got a steep hill at a lake, this has worked out pretty well for us. Four-wheeler. We use some pavers and just a wood frame. Nick, after you rode them all, what'd you think?
It's really fun to ride them back to back. It's pretty interesting how close the two stock 94 Superjets are, but they're different still. We don't know if it's because of ride time or something like that, if one's more loose, but the pump hookup's quite a bit different. The one's certainly less waterlogged. It makes a notable riding difference. The FX-1's really squirrely. Like the FX-1 and the FS2 are both pretty lively machines, but the FX-1 takes some real skill to control if you're trying to be aggressive with it, and the Richter's more planted, and you know it kind of does what you command it to do more so. The 21 Superjet, the weight of it, it became apparent that the weight can be a real benefit not only to chop, but if you're kind of a ham-fisted rider, it's slower to react to your brash inputs just due to the mass, and that can make things a little bit easier. That was an aspect I wasn't necessarily expecting from the weight, that you could kind of hazardously throw it around and it would mellow out your inputs like that.
Alright, so Superjets, what's the most playful?
Well, probably the 08 Plus hull. It's more planted in turns. With the twin carb, larger reed 62T cases, it's got more bottom end punch. I think if you're hitting wakes, the power to hit the wakes, certainly a newer, better impeller compared to like a 94 impeller is quite a bit better. Having the pump further back's good.
What's the fastest one? Say you want to go fast, you want a leisurely ride, what would you ride?
Yeah, it's kind of no question it'd be the 21 Superjet.
Yeah.
It's really stable at full speed. It's planted. You can lean it over pretty good in turns. You can get the rail to hook, and it's a good time doing that. It's maybe gotten some unjust criticism. It's a pretty fun ski.
What about beginners? What's the best beginner ski you think?
I think if you're starting from fresh, no experience on a stand-up, the 21 Superjet, the big tray is a big help. I think it seems like the bars are wider. Wide bars always help. And again, it's big and stable, and the 4-stroke motor, you don't have to deal with like a pipey 2-stroke motor. The 4-stroke just gives you the power nice and smooth. That makes it, I think, real approachable to a brand new person to the sport.
So if you rank them as your favorite, like, or what would you classify as a favorite as far as like one you'd go to ride every time?
Out of the fleet of Superjets, it'd be the 08 plus style Superjet is very well rounded. Out of all the Yamahas, if I were just to have one on a small lake, I think I'd go for the FX-1 just because it takes more skill, it's more engaging, but it's got a big enough motor to be capable. You could, jump it off of boat wakes and have a really great time. It's not like it's gonna land and recover easy, but it's not trying to be a DVX and do backflips. The point is to go have fun and ride around, and that will keep challenging your skill longer, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think like the 19 Superjet is awesome all-arounder.
Yeah, and the potential and the support for parts is, I think, kind of unparalleled for other skis. The whole industry is based off of it, right? So it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. So the square noses, I think they're actually really easy to ride. Pretty forgiving.
Yeah.
And fun. 19 Superjet or 08 and up holes are just, I think, really damn good. So there you have it. Comprehensive review from Kirk and Nick.
Yeah.
Kirk did a good job. Subscribe.
Sweet.
These things are so much fun, Kirk.
They are actually. I'm actually really happy with them.
Do you want me to do like a Blue Chew or a Manscaped ad or something like that?
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, shit. We'll get you some,
What? You rip it off? Heck. Trim your balls with.
Yeah.
This one's brought to you by
Lawnmower
Manscaped.
3.0.